Hey, first grade friends. This week we are going to read a story called A New Friend, and I wanted to go over the story words with you first and then read the story to you. For the first one, number one is city, C-I-T-Y, city. They moved to the city from the country. Number two, myself, M-Y-S-E-L-F, myself. I took the box into the house all by myself. Number three, school, S-C-H-O-O-L. He met many new friends at school. Number four, party, P-A-R-T-Y, party. They had a party for their new classmate. Number five, seven, S-E-V-E-N. She will bring 7 apples to school. 7. Number 6 is the word buy, B-U-Y, buy. She will buy a plant for her friend. 7 is please, P-L-E-A-S-E, please. Please play with us, they said. Number 8, family, F-A-M-I-L-Y, family. They invited the family to come in. The story that we're working on this week is called a realistic fiction story, which is a story that could happen in real life. As you read, look for characters who act like real people and events that could really happen. The story is called The New Friend. It's by Maria Puncel and illustrations by Ed Martinez. Our question this week, what can you learn from someone who is from another country? Well, let's find out. Martin, Lewis, and I lived in the city. Next door was an old house. No one had lived there for a long time. One day a work crew came with pails and brushes. They started to wash and paint the empty house. After they were done and the paint had dried, the house looked pretty and new. The next day a big truck pulled up. It was full of crates and boxes. A crew unloaded the boxes off of the truck. A new family would soon live there. And children are watching the movers. Today, Lewis went over to the house next door. He met a boy called Makato. Then we all met Makato. Makato was 7 years old, just like us. Before long, we found out that Makato played soccer. He could keep running and running. He was good at learning things too. He learned all of our names by the end of the game. Soon Makato's family was all moved in. We met his mother and father. They were glad that Makato had made some new friends. While Makato's mother and father went to buy food, Makato stayed and played with us. When Makato's mother and father rejoined us, Martin, Makato, and I helped them carry the bags into the house. Makato said he would show us around his house. Then we went up to look at Makato's room. Makato still had a lot of boxes to unpack. He had some nice toys and kites. He said that on the next windy day, we could bring his kites outside and fly them. He said I could fly a kite by myself. Then we went outside to look at Makato's pictures from Japan. He had them in a green book. On the first page, we saw Makato's old house in Japan. On the next page, we saw Makato's family in Japan. The last page had pictures of Makato's friends. They showed Makato's 7th birthday party. Makato said he wishes we could meet his old friends. At the end of the day, Makato's mother and father repaid us for helping with cookies. We said please and thank you and ate up. Makato's father said he had a new job in the city. Makato would be going to our school. We were all glad about that. We said goodbye to Makato and his mother and father. Then we went home to our families. We were glad to have a new friend next door. Think about, friends, how Makato taught them some new things, and we'll chat about that later in the week. Have a good week.